I liked where it was going, and then I didn't like where
it didn't go there. So I got to do my AMA. I got to do my ask me anything. So people came up with a bunch of questions for me to answer. And if you know an answer before I do, you can shout it out.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all better not make me feel embarrassed. Like, I don't know my best friend. Like, what type of questions y'all be freaking ask?
Let's go with this one. Hi, Baby D. Your skin always looks hydrated and beautiful. What moisturizer do you use?
Tasha.
Good job.
Yeah, but you knew I knew that.
I use Tatcha. I have been experimenting with different moisturizers. The moisturizer Rotimi gave me, I've been using that, like the eye cream and the moisturizer.
You like it?
The eye cream on, and then I'll put the moisturizer on. The company is called Favor, F-A-V-R. It's for men, but I mean, it just smells like man, kind of, which I don't mind. I'm a lonely girl. It doesn't hurt smelling a man on my pillow every once in a while. But anyway, yeah, I use that, and then I use my CeraVe healing ointment, and I like the way my skin feels in the morning, so I'm gonna keep using it and see if it has any effect on like my acne. I've been having really bad acne breakouts, y'all, so I'm trying to figure out what's causing them. What's your favorite restaurant in New York?
Catch. Come on.
Catch,
and that's like
catch
hours.
What though? Catch what?
Catch steak.
Okay.
Not regular.
That's not the best restaurant in New York.
But that's like our favorite,
that's
like
our favorite.
go-to.
There's a million better restaurants in New York, but we like the mac and cheese at that one and the catch roll, and that's just what's really important.
And the Caesar salad.
Would I be up for a fly out weekend?
Yeah. What?
But there's stipulations to that. Don't just throw it out like anybody could fly me out. Like there's stipulations.
Well, yeah, but like, I mean.
So this is the thing. I am not against a fly out weekend, but it can't just be some random person on the internet. Like it has to be somebody who I know who wants to date me.
And you also have to be like somewhat interested in them. Like,
yeah. Well, oh yeah. Well, that obvious. I thought that was obvious, but you know what? It should be, because some girls really do just get phone out. Flats or drums?
Flats. Or drums? I don't know. I'm a flat person. You're a drum person.
I'm a drum person, baby.
Yeah,
I ain't
I forgot. You're the opposite with me with the chicken.
the fuck.
I'm the flats.
What does my ideal first date look like?
Oh God.
Think about all my favorite things and put them in one. Girl, okay, not all of them.
I feel like you would love a picnic with some nice wine, some cheese.
Perfect.
Good meal.
Perfect. But the picnic would be on a beach.
Yes, on the beach. But
Yes.
also, well, I don't want to say it, but okay. Yeah. Never mind.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I love picnics. I love charcuterie. I love the ocean. So that would be perfect. And if we're talking about ideal, like in a perfect world, it comes with a Birkin bag. But that's, you know. Mary, kill, Rory, Mal, Julian.
Oh my God.
This is actually really easy.
For me to do?
Yeah, for you to do, and then what you think mine would be.
Rory, marry Julian, kill Mal.
That would be yours?
That would be both of ours, I feel like.
You got two of mine wrong.
Damn, I got
You got it switched.
Really?
I understand why yours would be that. Mine would be Julian,
I knew it.
marry Rory, kill Mal.
Well, yeah.
Only because if I had to marry one of the three of them, Rory would annoy me the least. Because me and Rory both like being left alone.
That's true. I could see that.
Yeah. So Rory would annoy me the least. Julian, being married to Julian would drive me up a wall.
Okay, so that makes sense, because obviously, like, your audience doesn't know my personality, but I feel like my current partner would also drive you up the fucking wall. Like, so
yeah,
I think I can tolerate a lot more things than you can.
For
I
sure.
Can see that.
Favorite Lil Kim song? You ain't gonna get this one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get that one.
Another bitch featuring Biggie, and then Don't Mess With Me would be the next one. This is gonna be the last one. I'm gonna let Alex answer for me. Was it worth starting your count over?
Worth starting your count over?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
What type of question?
Do it again and again. And again, somebody doing this weekend. I be giving y'all my business. No, I'm transparent with them. Like, I'm very transparent with them. It was indeed, indubitably. What do you look for in a guy?
Chocolate.
Girl, what about his inside, Alex?
They weren't specific.
And that's not always true.
It's not, but like,
if I'm looking.
I'm talking about the question here.
If I'm looking, if a bitch got her binoculars on, what do I look for in a guy? Well, now at 30, that changes. I feel like that changes every year, no? Like, now that I'm 30, more than anything, I am looking for mental stability and financial stability. I need you to be mentally stable. I need you to be financially stable. And I need you to be extremely, extremely attracted to me. If I'm not your ideal type, physically and personality wise, I'm not doing it. I'm never dating another man that makes me feel like I'm not good enough. You have to be extremely attracted to me in every single way. I'm not saying you gotta think that I'm perfect, because I'm not, right? I'm a human. I'm gonna get on your nerves, but I know what it's like to date men that I'm their ideal, and I know the way that it makes me feel. And I can also tell the difference between somebody pretending I'm their ideal and me actually being their ideal. I'm not dating men who are only looking at me because they see that I'm getting slimmer. I'm not dating that. Like, you're waiting for me to get skinny. I come from a family, our weight yo-yos up and down. Everybody in my family is thick. There's a good chance that I'm going to die thick. I'm not dating somebody who likes skinny girls and is tolerating me because sometimes I'm small and sometimes I'm nope. And I date, get mad at me when I lose weight. So that's important to me. What is one goal you want to accomplish in the next 5 years?
Creating the YouTube family that you want.
Yeah, that's a good one. I want a big YouTube family. Like, I want mad subscribers. I want y'all to know everything about me. Like, I want us to be locked in. Ain't no switching up. So that. I want to be debt free, except for student loan debt. They might not never get their money. And the crazy thing is, that's my least amount of debt. I owe them the least amount of money, and I ain't paying them either. I think student loan debt, I have like $10,000 in student loan debt. Bonus goal, 5 years, engaged. I want to be engaged because I want to start
Having a family.
Yeah. Where do you think podcasts will be in the next 5 to 10 years? I think podcasting will always exist. I do think that the audience is going to start aging up, right? I think the same people who listen to podcasts now will continue to listen to podcasts. But I also think that it will move more into blog style for people who like to watch podcasts, and streaming style as well. There will be some changes because we can't keep going the way that we're going.
They better have some good cookies up in this bitch.
Girl, it's crumbl. They're gonna be nasty.
No, but like, I mean, like, in terms of like the options.
Right, they loped up in that shit. How are you able to balance content creation with YouTube and having 2 jobs now? No, I'm neurospicy. I have to schedule everything. And when I say everything, me and her have a calendar, and all of my content is scheduled for when I have to film it. It's also scheduled for when I have to release it. Work, everything is scheduled anyway. I schedule when I'm going to clean my kitchen. Everything is in my calendar. I have to schedule everything. And I have to just get up and create even when I don't feel like it. Like, I have to go according to the plan, not according to my mood. So it's not easy, but I really enjoy vlogging, and I really am learning to like enjoy YouTube. So this is my favorite part. Like, this isn't like work to me like my other jobs are. So this is fun. We can do minis, but I want the New York cheesecake. Which one do you want to try? Do the mini 3-pack because we're gonna get the big New York cheesecake.
Peanut butter blossom.
Strawberry cupcake. Oatmeal raisin or chocolate chip? The oatmeal raisin. I love oatmeal raisin cookies. I'll eat that whole shit myself. Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
Are they like making these fresh? You know what I like about this kitchen? It look clean. They kind of killing insomnia with the aesthetics. We're gonna see about the taste though, because insomnia cookies are 10 out of 10. Why have you never come to the London shows? I don't travel because I don't tour. It's not in my job description. I don't get paid for it. Package secured. It's lit. I'm excited. Immediately. They beeping us?
No, they beeping them.
How much of what you say on the pod is the real you? I know lots of it is for entertainment, so some things are exaggerated. This is what I will say about that. And I'm not trying to be like escapist. What I'm saying is, what I say on the pod in the moment that I have that thought is real. I think sometimes y'all think we do more editing on that pod than we actually do. A lot of that pod is just like straight freestyle. So like, I'll say some things on the pod and I might have meant it at 3 o'clock when I said it, but at 3:02 I want to go back and change my answer, and it doesn't exactly work like that. Like, if we were to sit back and say, oh my god, this sounded stupid when we said it, this sounded stupid when we said it, like, Peach would be editing for centuries. We would never get the episode out. So I don't really get a chance to think about what we're saying. Being that we talk about hot topics, and also being that we're in a room full of people, so we can't coordinate a conversation. Like if I do a podcast episode by myself, I kind of know what I'm going to say, and I have artistic freedom about what exactly is being said, and there's nobody to respond to me or give me a response that I wasn't exactly prepped for, right? But when you're in a room full of 5 people and you don't know what anybody is going to say about a topic and you don't know how you're going to respond, sometimes things come out and it's not exactly what you would have meant. There's things that I've said on that podcast that I wish I could go back, because that might not be exactly how I feel about certain things, or it might not have come out correctly, or I might not have clarified the way that I needed to, because it would have been detrimental to the conversation. So what I will say is, people can guess a large part of my personality from the podcast, but not all of it. It's also, I'm a girl and I'm in a room full of men that are my coworkers, that I have all different relationships with. Some I'm closer with than others, so it's different. There's things on that pod that Rory knows, right? There's certain answers or things that Rory knows that the rest of the guys don't know, because Rory knows me better. So it's like certain conversations that me and Rory would have in a closed room is different than the conversation we're going to have at work. It's different. But my personality when I'm in a room full of men are hard-headed, and because they're men, they do tend to talk over you, even though I still think that I am the most respected female B mic in the game when it comes to my coworkers. No tea, no shade to anybody else, but at the same time, they're men and they tend to talk over you. So there's a lot of things that I don't really get off on the pod, and there's a lot of things that, a lot of parts of my personality that they're just not built for and that they just won't understand or appreciate. So, as well as the audience that we have. So yeah, there's certain parts of myself that I don't share, but I feel like this is one of the reasons why I wanted to create YouTube, right, Alex? Because like, I can be a little bit different on here. I can really, 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 really be myself on here. So y'all are going to see like a little bit more of me, probably a softer side. See me with like my friends and my family, and like see the real me, not me at work arguing with a bunch of men. All right. So you want to do the big ones first or the small one first?
The big ones.
Big ones? Okay. This is New York cheesecake. This one is New York cheesecake. This is the one I'm actually looking forward to.
I heard these are like very sweet.
This one, so I thought they were like soft. This isn't soft at all. This is the oatmeal raisin one. I just want to try. They're like cold. This ain't insomnia. Let me stop. Okay, I'm sorry. That's the oatmeal raisin.
I mean, you can warm it up after.
I want to try that, I guess. And then these are the minis. This is the what? Strawberry cupcake? Strawberry cupcake, peanut butter, something, and then chocolate chip. Sure. No, I'm not going to like this cookie. I know I'm not. I feel bad, but I'm not.
I heard the peanut butter one is good.
We should have let them see it before we started cutting into it. And then the chocolate chip. Y'all, we done cut this cookie into like the littlest pieces. We got cookies, we got Chick-fil-A, like we got a lot to get through.
So what are we eating first?
Let's do the New York cheesecake first, because that's what I'm looking forward to. Cheers.
Cheers.
You don't like it?
No. No.
I like the frosting.
There's nothing about it that I like.
I like the frosting. I'm not a frosting person, but I think it's like a cream cheese frosting, and that's why I like it.
Yeah. And I'm so upset. Okay.
What do you rate it?
That? I would rate that like, I mean, like, it's edible.
Out of 10.
Like a 4?
I would do 6. 6 out of 10. You want to do strawberry?
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to like
this. This is strawberry cupcake.
Or shortcake or something like that.
It's strawberry. I think it's strawberry cupcake. I don't hate it.
The cookie isn't bad. It's the icing that I feel like that kind of messes up.
That's crazy. I don't like the cookie. I like the icing. The cookie just tastes undone.
Well, maybe because mine had more of the, I was more of the edgy.
I give that a 7 out of 10.
A 6. A 7? You're being nice. Peanut butter blossom.
Okay.
That's the one we're trying, right?
You ready?
I hope this one is good. Please. Damn. Yeah. It's sweet, but I couldn't even eat a mini one. It's way too sweet. I would give this
I wish. This is cool.
I would give this a 7 out of 10. I still wouldn't give it an 8.
I too would give it a 7. I don't like their cookie dough. But I feel it is for me.
Alright, let's try this chocolate chip cookie.
You so pissed.
I'm mad they didn't have the butter cake.
That probably would have been nasty too, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, everything nasty to you, and you think the butter cake would have changed your mind? Like, come on.
Damn. I liked where it was going, and then I didn't like where it
didn't go there. It's really
the dough.
sweet. It's the dough. It's nasty.
It's the dough.
Insomnia is so much better. Do you want to try the oatmeal raisin?
No. You try it. Because, honestly, I just don't know anymore.
Because how you fuck up an oatmeal raisin cookie? That's gonna piss me off.
It's the dough. Is it bad?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Wow.
It's the only one that's not super sweet.
Wow.
See, the one you didn't even want. I told you.
The only one that's actually good.
You can't fuck up an oatmeal raisin cookie. It's the best cookie, bro. It's oats and raisins.
The oatmeal raisin was an 8 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. It actually could be sweeter, actually. We're pretty good. So crumbl was nasty like I knew it would be. You thought it was gonna be good, like you had high hopes?
But like, I was trying to be optimistic.
Oh, okay. How'd that work out for you?
It didn't.
I'm sorry, friend.
Oh my God, what is that?
You know what's crazy? I was like watching the.
That's nasty as hell. Damn, even y'all milk nasty. Crumbl do fucking better, bro.
That's nasty. I need to make a review. How you do that? Oh, girl, they got Thanksgiving pies. Pre-order now.
Crumbl?
I swear to God. Let us handle dessert this year.
I'm good.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I'm so good.
Wait. Let me act like I'm a pre-order. This is crazy.
Banana pudding milkshake from Chick-fil-A. Now this I can rely on. I forgot to tell them to leave the cookies out. I don't like the cookie part.
I've never tried that one, so I'm excited. No.
You don't like it?
No.
Bug.
I think it's the banana. Is that what it is? I don't know what it is. I like banana pudding, but I don't like that.
I feel sick.
I don't. I'm disturbed. Yeah. We tried.
We can't say we never did it.
I don't want insomnia. Because it's like, I need something to right this wrong. You know what I mean?
Big back, big back. Big back, big back.
Because why did we just waste? I mean, we only had like a tad bit, but...
Yeah, we wasted like $50 on cookies. Nasty ass cookies.
Damn. Come on, let's get your Chick-fil-A.
Alright. Well, now that them nasty ass cookies are out the way, let's finish up this Q&A. Chick-fil-A nuggets. Hot sauce and Chick-fil-A sauce mixed in. You gotta toss it in there. The grilled nuggets.
Fire combo.
Or especially if you're dieting. They forgot my Mac. But we're not gonna talk about it. Alright. Favorite restaurant in Syracuse? Francesca's. Francesca's. If you ever go in Syracuse, go to Francesca's. You're on a road trip for 3 hours. Which album do you listen to and why? Which artists inspire you? If I'm on a road trip for 3 hours, the albums that I'm going to listen to, 4 albums in 3 hours, going to be Destiny's Child, Destiny Fulfilled. It's going to be Mariah Carey, The Emancipation of Mimi. You know how I'm feeling. It's probably SZA, SOS. And if I go on a road trip right now, it's Lana Del Rey, Cut Ties. It'll be those 4. Baby, do you really top 5 B-mics in the pod game? I agree. What has been your favorite and least favorite moment since being on R&M? We did an interview with Logic in Malibu at Nobu outside on like Nobu's private patio. 2022. Yeah, that was my favorite moment. I was eating top quality sushi and just out in front of Malibu and the ocean
And working.
Adam Sandler was like looking over my shoulder while I was looking in the camera. Like that was a day. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful day. Least favorite moment. Y'all talk about my look so much that I won't even like. They've talked about me like a dog so bad. I can't even say that's my least favorite moment because I'm kind of used to it now. I would say when people discovered who my grandfather was, they went on this whole rant that I was like a nunu. They think I play ghetto. They think that I'm nunu. I grew up with a Picasso in my house because they found out that my grandfather was like a major realtor in Harlem. So they assume that I grew up rich and that I am a spoiled little rich girl. That's what they think. Bitch, I'm from the ghetto, from the hood. Y'all don't even understand. I have a lot more hood than y'all think I am.
Pain.
Yeah, just period of just people assuming that they know me. They don't know me, like, at all. You actually know shit about me. Except what I share with you. You don't know my life. You don't know my story. You don't know what I've overcome. You know nothing. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Hey, baby D. My name is Mia, and I have a life question for you. I just recently turned 30. Even though I have a full-time job and in school full-time, okay, I still feel like I'm behind a lot of my peers. I don't own my own home, and although I am employed, I haven't entered into my career field yet. So my question is, have you ever felt this way? And if you have, what advice would you give a young woman going through the same thing? So, girl, you are not behind your peers. Everybody has their own life journey. I can identify because I felt that way my whole entire life. My whole entire life, I felt like I'm behind my peers. I still feel like that way to this day. Before I graduated college, because I dropped out of school, I saw all of them like graduating and like going into their fields, and they were making like 6 figures going into their fields. I think at the time when my friends were graduating, I didn't even have a job. You're not behind. You have your own story. This is what I tell myself too. Just be happy that you have your own journey, because when you get things earlier than you're ready to receive them, you tend to fumble them. So you don't have your own house, that's fine. The housing market is shit anyway right now. Like, you ain't missing out on nothing. You're okay. Take your time. Focus on what you're supposed to be focused on. And if you really, really want something, it will come to you. Please don't start not liking yourself because I feel like you're behind. There is no behind or forward. You don't get a medal for graduating first or buying a house first or getting married first. There's no medal. There's no reward. There's no like finish line in life. She owns the house that we're in right now. How do you feel about that? Are you happy?
Can't wait to fucking get rid of this shit.
Like, girl,
That's a lot of work.
You are 100% lying. That would be the advice I would give to you. Be grateful for where you are. Live in the moment. Take inspiration and education from wherever you can grab it. Don't be afraid to ask questions, and you have so much time. I also just turned 30, and when I was 29, I felt so old, and I had like a midlife crisis where I'm just like, oh my God, like I was fucking depressed as shit. And I was just like, I feel like I'm so behind, like life is over, I'm about to hit 30. Girl, I hit 30 and realized this shit is like a second adolescence. I don't know shit. I actually don't know anything. I am actually surprised by how much I don't know and how much I have to learn and how much life I still have to live.
Yeah, I think like people feel like society makes people feel like your 20s is when you're supposed to like figure everything out. So when you're 30, you have your shit together. But like, no, if you really think about it, you're like an adult child until you're 22, 4, 5. And when you're 25 to 30, that's when it's like, okay, like I'm really trying to figure stuff out. Society tries to make you seem like, oh, like that's what we should be doing. And it's like, that's because what our parents were doing. I think at that time, that's what worked for them.
Houses were 8 cents in a Hershey's bar. Yeah.
At that time, it made sense for them. But at this time right now,
no.
When the interest rate is damn near 7% and anything nice is close to 1 million, especially if you're in the Northeast, that is crazy.
And as far as you not being in your career field, I'm still not in my career field. Girl, if you behind, look at me. I'm on YouTube talking to y'all.
Yo.
Fuck? like, girl, what you asking me for? I'm figuring this shit out too. I don't know anything. I talk for a living. Like, girl, I'm technically not in my career field either. Things change rapidly. Rapidly, things change. Well, don't worry about it. And on top of that, you're 30 when you're about to enter your career field, or whenever you're done with school. At least you know that what you're going to school to do is what you really want to do. The majority of your peers who got their good paying jobs when they turned 23 and graduated with their master's degree or whatever they have, they actually don't want to do that anymore. Right, Alex?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
No, do not be fucking with engineering like that.
I don't fuck with the industry, but I fuck with my job and what I do. I just don't fuck with corporate America. I work in a very predominantly white male industry. I am literally, quite frankly, the only black person all the time. Never forget just a female, but like corporate America sucks.
Top 3 love songs.
Here we go.
Oh God. I won't do top 3. I never do top 3 because top is subjective. My favorite 3 love songs. Love or heartbreak? I'll do my top 3 right now. I can't do top 3 all time because we'll be here all day. My current 3 right now, Natural by Kiana Lede.
I'm waiting for the song.
Wait, which one do you think I would say?
Oh, I guess it's not really a love song, but I think it is. But I'm a Virgo.
Space and is not a love song. What is wrong with you? My top 3 of all time over.
Oh
Because of Love, He's All the Man I Need, Love Drought by Beyonce.
That's a good one.
Love Drought is...
That's a good one.
That boy was putting me through hell. Currently, Kiana Lede, Natural, Sex on Sight.
Oh.
These are all sex songs. Lord, ain't no love in them. Yeah.
Just pain and pleasure.
Copper Cold by Lotto.
Oh my God.
Kiana Lede,
Y'all.
Natural.
I literally
Copper
almost
Cold
cried.
by Lotto.
Damn, Copper Cold, yo.
It's
Yeah.
SOS.
Damn. That's my shit right there.
A good love song. How did you end up working on Rory Mal's show? I just always wanted to be in the entertainment industry. I have a degree in media communications, not podcasting. I really wanted to be in the music industry or TV. And Rory knew that. Me and Rory would have really, really long conversations about that because we were friends. When he was going to release his album, he hired me on as coordinator for the podcast. I don't know if you guys saw it, but My Boss Shop podcast with his coworkers and his friends to talk about the songs and the themes of the songs on the album. And I helped his producer with those podcasts. Rory has also recommended me to other people. I've worked with Kiana Lede and her label because of him. I've worked with other people because of him. Like, he's always recommended me for stuff. So when it was time for him to leave, I remember when I heard him get fired, the empty chair whatever happened, he wrote me and he was like, hey, I need you to create an RSS feed for this new podcast. Like, he just straight sent that to me and was like, this is what you're gonna do. And I was like, okay. You guys remember I was bartending and still living in Syracuse. We looked like we were getting our deal. When we kind of looked like we knew who we were gonna sign with, he was like, yeah, I need you in New York. I was like, because I just thought I was gonna be like an intern or some shit. Like, I was gonna, And he was like, no, I need you like in New York, like permanently. I came down to New York and I was just supposed to be like assistant, things like this. We were hiring producers. Like, we were taking resumes for producers and engineers. And Rory was like, I would much rather you, we had a couple people come in. He was like, I would rather you produce. You understand us and the culture better. And that's how I got my job in production. And then I ended up being on camera because I would be, in the background, but they would talk to me a lot. And you can only talk to me so much before I damn near become a mic. And then once I became a mic and really, really started talking, they needed a camera on me. And at that point, Julian and Eden, because we talked so much that the staff looked crazy in clips. It looked like they were talking to themselves and on YouTube. So that is how. That's a very long, drawn out story, but that is how. How do you romanticize your own life? Let me set the scenery for you.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I take my time and cook my food like with so much love, even when it's just for me, with love, and plate it beautifully when I have the time to. I like candles that smell good. What else do I do to romanticize my own life? Oh, I am the star in a movie. That is my life at all times. I live this shit like one day somebody is gonna like watch it back on Lifetime. Like, that's how I live my life. Like, everything, every man I come in contact with is in love with me, even if I'm not in love with him. Like, I have the craziest main characters in film. That is how I like really romanticize. Like, I just make life like a movie that I'm just starring in.
Yeah.
It's a rom-com. Heavy on the com. Not a lot of rom, but a lot of com.
Yo.
What are your future professional goals? My future professional goals, I want to be a consultant in something. Don't ask me what it's for. I used to have it's not that I'm guideless. I used to have a whole bunch of professional goals that I wanted to meet. And as I've gotten older and I realized what my priorities really are, and my priorities are being present for my family and my friends and myself. And I've learned that even with this job that 10 years ago, people would have I would have said that this was a dream job, that my dream, I talk for a living. I talk for a living with people that I love. Obviously I do more than talk, but yeah, I would have loved, that would have been a dream job. And even still, I'd be at work why the fuck am I at work? Which let me know that no matter what my job is, I ain't gonna like working. I don't want to work. So I do not dream of labor. I do not have a dream job. One day, I have a dream that one day I'm gonna be able to sit at home with my computer and consult and get paid, maybe do a couple speaking engagements. I don't know what the topic is gonna be yet. I'm manifesting it. But I'm gonna be able to speak and work at home on my couch and be a housewife and take care of my kids and my husband and my parents who are getting old. That's my dream.
That sounds beautiful.
If I was to leave the tri-state area, where would I go? Maryland. Yeah, I want to raise my family in Maryland.
Everybody always says that. I get why, but it's just
highest percentage of black millionaires. I want my kids to grow up around rich kids that are black. What's the best and absolute worst thing about being a woman in hip hop media?
That's a good question.
It is. The worst thing is every single thing I say is doubted. It's a lot of misogyny. There's so much. Walking into rooms or having interviews with men and them assuming that I am the girlfriend.
Ugh.
Oh, that happens all the time. That happens all the time. They assume I'm Rory's baby mother. And it's like, do y'all watch the show? Y'all just coming on the show y'all did no research on? Y'all have no idea that I'll go up to them and or they'll walk in a room and they'll greet other men, they won't say anything to me.
That's so sad.
And there's the misogyny. There's the fact that anytime I say something that people don't agree with, my looks are automatically attacked. I can't talk and say this, or I can't have this opinion because I'm not cute enough to have that opinion. That is what it is. That's probably the worst thing. I would say that my favorite part about being in hip hop media is the free concert tickets. The free concert tickets. I don't pay for concert tickets. And if I do have to pay for a concert ticket, I won't go. I think the only concerts that we've paid for
was Renaissance.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't know nobody that high up to get me free in the Renaissance free. I think Blue Ivy and them paid. I paid for Chloe Bailey too. What's the likelihood of you taking someone's advances through social media seriously? Before I became a public figure, I hate the way that sounds, but it is what it is. Before I became a public figure, probably a 50% chance. But now, 2%. You would also have to be a public figure that I could research. But just a stranger? No. I only date friends of friends. I don't care how cute you are. Unless you're super cute and I can really do my digging and be like, all right, he's not a weirdo. He's not a murderer. But even still, I feel like a lot of men jump in my DMs and they want to date a character.
I was just about to say, it's weird.
Yeah.
Because, they're not, it's different, if you're dating someone that you just meet versus, someone that's, trying to get to know you or date you based off of them viewing you online.
Yeah.
For your job.
Yeah.
So they already have, this image, it's this, you know what I mean? This depiction of
and
you.
it's so wrong. That it's just, yeah. And that's another thing, I've had men come at me, homeboy, we ain't gonna say homeboy name, but that...
Sorry.
That watch the show, but he'll see clips and he'll write me about clips, and it's bro, that's not. I'm at work.
That's weird.
I'm not like that in the house. You don't know me. Yeah, I'm funny and I'm joking, and yeah, I could be a little aggressive sometimes, but it's weird.
Yeah,
it's so weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably not. This one girl had asked me, okay, what does it mean if I'm not interested in the idea of dating, but I'm always putting myself out there for men to think that I'm ready for that? I'm not a therapist, so I can't answer that for you. I can give you my opinion, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way. If you're not interested in the idea of dating, but you're always putting yourself out there for men to think that you're ready for that, you just like male attention. You don't like the reality of men. I do not blame you. There's a lot of people like that. And that might sound harsher than what it is, but I think I had a stage in my life like that where I wanted the attention from men that I thought were attractive, but I didn't really want to date anyone. I've been there before when I was a little younger, so yeah, that's probably what that is. But you probably should talk to a therapist about that. And then last but not least, I'm 20 and I never listened to Janet Jackson. Oh, they're 20. That's important. I'm 20 and I never listened to Janet Jackson. Which album should I start with first? You're 20? I want to say the Velvet Rope, but I don't know if you can fully digest the Velvet Rope yet because you're only 20. And that's not like shade. I would say the Velvet Rope. So thank you guys for staying with me through this very long video. Yeah.
I also didn't realize it was in the frame. Am I in the frame?
You're in the frame, yeah. Your lashes look amazing, man. Thanks for kicking in with us, guys. Damn, my Chick-fil-A got cold. I was into the questions. All right, we're about to watch Jenny in Georgia. Talk to you soon. Bye. Say bye, Alex.
Adios.